Introducing first.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to the Mountbatten Centre, where the FWA Academy is pleased to present its third Supercard. And we have a spectacular turnout, around 340 people here. We've got a packed house, and all of them ready and waiting for some FWA Academy action. And what better way to start things off than with a three-way dance pitting some of the meanest, toughest and most imposing wrestlers that have ever graced the FWA Academy ring, starting of course with former FWA Academy champion, the behemoth known as Styx. Never a man eager to make friends. Styx now making his way around the ring with that tag belt that he holds alongside Martin Sloan. Styx is looking massive and still sporting that same bad attitude.
And his opponent.
And James Ty. One of the top technical wrestlers in the UK at the moment. James Ty, whose silky smooth and ever so painful mat wrestling techniques have won him plaudits and victories up and down the country. And loud and proud indeed, it is Eamonn Schramm, the Celtic Warrior, slapping hands and making friends as he makes his way round. One half of the United Lions alongside Andy Boy Simmons. Schramm completes the trifecta, and a very respectable ovation as he stands atop the middle rope. These three in fact.
Introducing first, weighing 253 pounds. He is one half of the FWA Tag Team Champions. This is Styx. And from Chichester, James Ty. And from County Offaly and Ireland, weighing 235 pounds, Eamonn Schramm.
Three of the largest competitors in the FWA Academy. Three of the most muscular. We've got one of the most technically proficient. We've got Eamonn Schramm, who specialises in that flashy, high-impact, crowd-pleasing style with a dash of technical brilliance thrown in. And then we've got Styx, a man who just loves to inflict pain. Put all three men in a ring together. Who knows what will happen, but that's the first match that we've got tonight here at the FWA Academy. And what better way to kick things off? All three men, former FWA Academy champions, and James Ty getting flung straight down to the floor by the monstrous Styx. Schramm looking on at Ty, and it appears as though Eamonn Schramm is trying his luck. And goodness me, he throws down Styx. Styx looking on, nonplussed. And James Ty throwing back Schramm, but both men coming to something of a stalemate. And Ty just lashing out with a chop. And goodness me, a European uppercut now. As all three men going round in a circle, and both men deciding that inflicting some pain on Schramm is their best bet. Eamonn Schramm looking for that Sloan Warrior. And goodness me, atomic drop and a clothesline from Sticks. Eamonn Schramm firing off a lovely Irish uppercut. Clothesline sending Ty to the floor, and a beautiful deep arm drag taking Sticks down onto his back. Sticks just muscling Ty, muscling Schramm even into the corner. Stomp in the corner and a European uppercut. Schramm fighting his way over. Shot blocked. And goodness me, sunset flip by Eamonn Schramm. 1, 2, and a kick out. James Ty just too late to break up the count, but luckily the pin kicked out of anyway. Irish whip and a back body drop sending Sticks down. And goodness me, James Ty firing off a snap rana. And good Lord Almighty, Eamonn Schramm looking for the reversal, but James Ty simply wasting him with a DDT. Irish whip. Hard clothesline into the corner. And James Ty with that smooth, proficient, dominating style, but goodness me, Schramm with a beautiful knee lift and an ace crusher. And goodness me, shades of his tag partner Martin Stone there, as Sticks breaking up that count with a chop to the back. Hard European uppercut. Irish whip in. And Schramm putting the blocks on that one. Samoan drop attempted. Schramm landing on his feet. And goodness me, black hole slam. Unbelievable. James Ty back on the offensive. Irish whip, back body drop attempt, blocked with a crushing double axe handle. And James Ty with that absolutely stellar drop kick that he has. And Ty with a lovely tope, almost landing in a Luther's press. James Ty, everything he does looks so natural, absolutely the consummate professional wrestler. And goodness me, Schramm sailing over the top strand with that Superman dive down onto James Ty. And hold on just a second, Sticks is in the ring, and surely he cannot be even contemplating a manoeuvre of this kind, and thankfully Eamonn Schramm stopping him in his tracks. Schramm bolting over, looking for a German suplex, and goodness me, sunset from Ty, but reversal, and goodness me, 1, 2, again, reverse to a sunset flip. And what a bizarre series of pins there. Absolutely incredible. Thinking on their feet from all three wrestlers. And Sticks angry that James Ty stole his pin. There was a lot of pin stealing going on there. Sticks charging in, missing a charge. And James Ty leaping in, looking for those double knees. But hold on just a second. Sticks catching him with a monstrous sit-out powerbomb. And Eamonn Schramm climbing to the top rope. James Ty kicking out, but Schramm is on the top rope. Beautiful missile drop kick. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 3. Death Valley driver. Eamonn Schramm dropped on his head by Ty. 1, 2, and again a kick out just before the 3. James Ty with a roll up. 1, 2, sticks. Goodness me, such strength. Bridging out. And looking for another powerbomb. James Ty shifting the weight, kicking out. But Sticks looking for a suplex of some kind. And James Ty hoisting him up for the Titanic. Sticks landing behind. And looking again for another roll up. Kick out. Schramm blocking. Looking for the Sloan Warrior. Sticks reversing. Clothesline ducked into a lovely German from James Ty. James holding on. Looking for another. Schramm grasping the ropes. Scoring with a massive elbow. And there's a German on James Ty from Sticks. Shot blocked. And another German suplex. This time, Schramm on Sticks, all 3 men exchanging hard-hitting manoeuvres and a lariat there. But a double clothesline, and what an unbelievable exchange of hold and counter-hold. Hard-hitting strikes and devastating German suplexes. The crowd here beginning to come unglued at this supercard, and Sticks is on the apron and looks to be ascending the top rope. Surely not. James Ty drop kicking the feet straight out of Sticks. And Ty. Eamonn Schramm calling for a powerbomb. Ty looking for a superplex, and my God, what a collision! And unbelievably, James Ty kicking out of that manoeuvre. Schramm going up top. Both wrestlers are down. And goodness me, Schramm looking for Aer Lingus, but it was a one-way ticket and there was nobody there. Schramm moving out of the way of that moonsault by James Ty, and Sticks, surely not, ascending the top buckle, and what a leg drop. James Ty saving his own life by moving out of the way. Eamonn Schramm scoring with the Sloan Warrior. And looking for a cover. 1, 2, drop kick by Ty. Ty rolling Sticks out of the way. Sticks surely must be out for the count. James Ty looking for the Titanic. Shot blocked, kick blocked, and Ty effortlessly dumping Schramm with the Titanic. And there we have it, a victory for James Ty.
Here is your winner and new #1 contender to the FWA Academy title, James Ty.
And James Ty, the inaugural FWA Academy champ, is now once again #1 contender for the belt. Schramm so close to securing victory, but James Ty heading to the back, victorious courtesy of that Titanic. Sticks despondent in the ring, Schramm dejected on the outside. A stellar effort from these 3 men, and what a way to open up the FWA Academy's third supercard in the Mountbatten Centre, Portsmouth. Schramm, ever the fan favourite, heading to the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first.
Wade Fitzgerald, stone-faced, serious to a fault, stalking around ringside, one of the smallest wrestlers in the UK. Fitzgerald boasting a mini but Herculean physique, unbelievable conditioning and a propensity for mixed martial arts stylings.
And his opponent.
And this very much an intriguing contest as we see this young man known as Spud get ready to do battle for the first time ever in his career with a wrestler who is smaller than he is. Spud is a man who almost thrives on being the underdog.
Introducing first on my right, representing the entourage. He is a former under-18s British Taekwondo and MMA champion from Portsmouth. He is Wade Fitzgerald. And his opponent on my left, from Spudleyville, Spud.
An absolute clash of styles then here. Wade Fitzgerald, deadpan, and as it appears is now customary for Fitzgerald, starting off with this pose, and Spud construing it as some kind of ghetto handshake, and Spud backing away as Fitzgerald sends him into a corner, and goodness me, Spud attempting to take him at his own game. And Spud charging in and scoring with a lockup. And Spud backing away. And Fitzgerald once more, stone-faced. And Spud warming up with a bit of shadow boxing on the top turnbuckle. Getting ready to charge in again. And once more, Fitzgerald taking a lock up, going down for a front face lock. Spud turning out, but Fitzgerald doing the same. Ah, goodness me. Fitzgerald floating over, keeping that front face lock locked in. And Spud reversing out. Clothesline duck, and goodness me. Kick straight to that leg. And again, Fitzgerald latching on a side headlock. And those educated feet capable of inflicting vast amounts of damage. And a vicious drop kick straight to the face of young Fitzgerald. Spud still shaking off the effects of that leg. And Fitzgerald still fighting from the ground, a series of kicks. And goodness me, Spud showing some propensity for educated feet of his own. Drop kicking Wade directly in the face. And a series of kicks. Enziguri, and good lord, Spud catching a boot right to the jaw. And Fitzgerald turned inside out with a neck breaker. And for the first time, Spud is having to control the pace and flow of the match, as opposed to fighting from underneath. Spud is controlling a man who is smaller than he is. This has to be throwing his game plan off. Russian leg sweep, taking down Wade. Missing a frog splash and landing hard on that left leg. Spud gritting his teeth. And Wade Fitzgerald just knocking him down with a series of forearms. Irish whip blocked. Spud limping off the ropes, but being taken down with a single leg, and Wade just latching on that leg lock. Wade once again putting the boots into that left leg. Spud firing up some forearms out of desperation. And goodness me, out of nowhere, Fitzgerald with a submission. Spud fighting for the ropes, which he gets. Spud's leg bruised and welted by now after all these kicks of Fitzgerald. Spud limping, and Fitzgerald yet to show a single expression upon his face. Enziguri finally, and Spud dragging himself to the apron. Attempting to climb the top rope. Fitzgerald cutting him off. And looking for a superplex of some kind. Spud holding on. and scoring with that front face. Dumping Wade off the top rope. Fitzgerald lying. And Spud scoring with the frog splash. And he gets the victory. Very, very hard fought victory from Spud. Gritting his teeth and working through a lot of pain in that left leg. Fitzgerald showing just how dangerous he can be. But Spud's experience perhaps shining through. And goodness me, it appears as though a measure of respect for Wade has been gained by Spud. He won't be shaking off those kicks in a hurry. Fitzgerald heading to the back, defeated, but after having put in a worthy showing. Spud limping but victorious.
The following street fight is no holds barred, falls count anywhere. Introducing first.
Looking primed and ready for his street fight. It can only be Gallagher.
And his opponent.
And goodness me, Justin Richards looking sour-faced and ready to fight, chasing after the Gallagher. And Gallagher ducking a clothesline and sailing straight to the outside. Gallagher eagerly charging away, but putting the boots in. Gallagher flinging Richards to the outside. Now these two, there's been dissension in the ranks for a fair while, working as a tag team. Gallagher insisted on taking every pinfall for himself, even to the extent of breaking up Richards' dragon suplex, purely in order that he could get to pin Dan Head, just so he could say he pinned the champ, albeit in a tag match. There was obvious tension from this, and these two have fought in a number of matches. We've seen a submission match, a no ropes match between these two, and finally Richards and Gallagher are settling their differences in a street fight. Both men favouring the technical side of pro wrestling, but it appears to have gone far beyond that at this point. And surely not. And Richards ever so sly, disdainfully telling the fans to get out of the way, then hurling Gallagher back into the ring. And Richards using that 3 snapmare combo and wrenching, gently wrenching Gallagher's face off. Couple of knees and an amateur belly-to-belly suplex with a real deep cover there from Richards, reluctant to forget about his technical roots just yet. Hard forearm to the chest and another. And it should be noted, Richards again competing with a badly damaged tendon in his wrist. You can see that wrist support. And Gallagher flung to the outside. And goodness me, we've seen this before. Richards grabbing those somewhat prominent nipples of the Gallagher and using them to his own advantage. Oh Lord. Gut first suplex by Richards, dunking Gallagher into the crowd. And Richards hopping over. Double chop to the back. And goodness me, there are no rules. This is a street fight. As Gallagher's head slammed off a chair. And goodness me, the crowd surrounding the action. This is why you need to come and see the FWA Academy live. There's no substitute. But we've got Richards and Gallagher beating the heck out of each other. We got Gallagher on top of things. And surely not, they're taking it to the bleachers. And Justin Richards, the old school technician, fighting through the crowd and then slapping on a headlock. That's what it's all about, he says. And Gallagher reversing and hurling Richards down the bleachers. A hard shot with a foam hand there from Gallagher. Enormous chop, and Richards, I think he's had quite enough of that, with a chop to the back for good measure on Gallagher. And what on earth? Gallagher backstage. And a series of hard shots. Richards giving Gallagher the paddling of a lifetime. And what on earth? Surely not. Richards slamming Gallagher down on the hard mat floor. Gallagher doing his best to fight back. And surely not. Goodness me. Slamming Richards down on the floor. And unbelievable, Gallagher charging out with a chair held above his head. That's what the fans want to see. And Gallagher bringing it down swiftly across the back. Richards down. And Gallagher looking for a cover. Only a 2 count, however. And of course, falls count anywhere. All weapons are legal. Richards and Gallagher taking the fight once more into the crowd. And both wrestlers very pleased to finally get the opportunity to beat the ever-loving you-know-what out of each other, and taking this chance to do so. And there we see Richards with a circle of fans around him, taking Gallagher in a 3-quarter chancery. And a few vicious bottle shots. And back inside the enclosure, at least, if not the ring. We're at ringside. And Richards choking Gallagher. Another stomp. As the Gallagher is flung ringwards and Richards follows him in. Gallagher, however, rolling straight back to the outside, taking a little time out. And the fans showing their appreciation. Battering those Academy guardrails. And Gallagher looking to take it home with a pile driver on the outside. But goodness me, Richards having none of it and sending Gallagher straight over onto his back. A low blow by Gallagher, and of course, ordinarily that would be akin to a DQ. But not here, however. And just a second, Gallagher removing something from his nether regions and taking a bite in it, whatever it is. A bag, and what on earth, surely not. It appears to be some kind of powder, and indeed, he flings it in Richard's eyes and rolls him up. He's got a handful of tights, and goodness me, it was nearly a full moon there as Richards was rolled up. And Richards temporarily blinded by that powder as Gallagher rolled him up with a schoolboy. And Gallagher victorious in his first ever street fight, taking down the far more experienced Richards via a cunning manoeuvre, rule breaking perhaps, but this is a street fight and anything goes. Catching a couple of high fives as he heads to the back. No doubt that cheesy grin on his face. Gallagher scoring a victory against Justin Richards.
Well, Jody Flash is back in Portsmouth one more time, this time for some four-way action. And you know what? Let me just think about this for a minute. PAC? I've beat PAC. Maximilian Voltage? I beat him right here last time I was here. Johnny Storm? I've beaten him so many times it's getting tiring. So I guess there's only one thing left for the Phoenix to do, and that's beat them all at the same time. Johnny Storm, PAC, Max Voltage, tonight you get taken to Sloan, Phoenix style.
the human dynamo, Max Voltage, is pumped and happy to be here as he makes his way around ringside in typical explosive fashion. Voltage getting ready to partake in a four-way matchup. Pitting the homegrown academy talent against three of the top wrestlers, the top high flyers in the UK, and this man is without a shadow of a doubt one of them. An absolutely phenomenal talent, this young man, PAC, hailing from Newcastle, boasting a Herculean physique and an absolutely mind-boggling selection of manoeuvres. This man can absolutely defy gravity. They call him the man that gravity forgot. The third man, of course, perhaps needs no introduction, but nevertheless he is one of the most prominent wrestlers in the UK today, wrestling almost every night somewhere around the country. The Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm. The master of the Rewind Rana.
And their opponent.
And the Wonder Whirl. He stands in the ring as he awaits the arrival of his perennial arch rival, that being the Phoenix, Jody FLEISCH. And Voltage and FLEISCH went one-on-one at the very first Academy Supercard. A month later, Voltage also took on the Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm. PAC, however, recently making his Academy debut against Aviv Mayan. This will be the first time all four wrestlers are together in a ring. There's the Phoenix, Jody FLEISCH, who recently wrestled PAC up north. And the Phoenix making his way around ringside, ever beloved, one of the most charismatic wrestlers in the UK scene.
Introducing first, from Portsmouth, weighing 170 pounds, he is the human dynamo, Max Voltage! And his opponent from Newcastle, he is the man that gravity forgot, PAC! And from Harlow in Essex, the Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm! And from London, he is the Phoenix, Jody FLEISCH!
Let's go, come on!
The crowd ready to make a bit of noise at the beginning of this four-way contest. Well, just a second. PAC and FLEISCH jumping the two younger and less experienced wrestlers, that being PAC and Voltage, and FLEISCH and Storm on the outside, and we got stereo dives from Voltage and PAC, both taking to the air simultaneously, both with the same idea. And PAC and Voltage eyeing each other up. And goodness me, Voltage landing on his feet from that backdrop. Beautiful crucifix head scissors, but my God, PAC can absolutely fly. Incredible moonsault drop kick, and Voltage pushing PAC out of the way, perhaps saving his bacon, but sending Storm to the outside. Voltage with a waistlock, landing on his feet from a German suplex attempt. Another waistlock. PAC reversing. Unbelievable. Back somersault. Voltage going behind. Both wrestlers eyeing each other up, but a pair of kicks as they attempt to take to the skies one more time. FLEISCH and Storm cutting them off. And those two attempted topes not hitting their mark. Beautiful double teaming from Storm and FLEISCH as that moonsault arm drag and standing shooting star press failed to meet their mark. Johnny Storm cutting off FLEISCH, however. Shot blocked. And the fantastic 4 from Storm as he scores with that beautiful head scissors. Irish whip from the Stormer. Jody with a little double stomp there and a beautiful Asai moonsault. A kick out there from Johnny Storm. An unbelievable 4 rotation shooting star press by PAC. Hurricane Rana out of nowhere from Voltage. And Voltage arching backwards. He's got some kind of leg-based choke on PAC. And just a second, Jody FLEISCH choking him by the throat, but Johnny Storm latching on, a Boston Crab. And surely this submission is in no way legal. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but either way, it's broken up now. The crowd making some noise as Johnny Storm drops Jody FLEISCH with a Michinoku driver, and he's looking for that middle rope moonsault he favours. FLEISCH has it counted, however. Voltage 450 missing its mark, however. And Voltage down. PAC climbing to the top rope, and this can only be something mind-boggling and unbelievable. Phoenix splash into a 630. Absolutely mind-boggling stuff. And Jody FLEISCH looking for the shooting star. Landing on his feet, however. And a hard chop. Both wrestlers on the top rope. Slight overbalancing there by FLEISCH, who puts him back up, but PAC now with enough time to get his wits about him. A series of forearms. PAC and FLEISCH fighting on the top rope. Jody landing on his feet. And unbelievable! That straight jump into a top rope Rana. Incredible stuff. And FLEISCH looking for a tight cover. And PAC kicking out. Jody landing on the apron. Voltage getting blocked. PAC blocking that kick, however. And a hard kick to the top of the head. Jody being taken down with a powerbomb as Storm bursts through and catches FLEISCH with that enormous manoeuvre. Waistlock and Voltage scoring with a forearm, though perhaps not on the intended recipient. And a roll up now, and a kick out. And a kick out at the very last second. PAC with a kick to the back, however. Voltage thought he'd won. And PAC scoring with the Emerald Frozen.
That's it!
Dropping Voltage on his head. Climbing to the top rope. And it appears FLEISCH dragging Voltage out. Storm climbing to the top rope. Reverse Rana. Voltage attempting to climb in. FLEISCH blocking him. And goodness me, Johnny Storm getting the win out of nowhere with that reverse Rana from the second.
Johnny Storm!
Voltage and FLEISCH battling it out. But Storm getting the victory out of nowhere in the meanwhile. Johnny Storm victorious. PAC grasping his forehead. Voltage and FLEISCH now rolling in. And Johnny Storm having a quick word with all three of his competitors. PAC now on his feet as well. And Johnny Storm with a quick word there for each of them. Johnny Storm with a grin on his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 3 matches remaining tonight, it is now a time for our main event. It is a steel cage tag team match. Introducing first.
And this has to be one of the most hotly anticipated contests in the history of the FWA Academy. The Chavs versus the Entourage feud has raged on for so long, for so many months, and at the end it boils down to this. Mills and James versus Sloan and Burns within the steel cage. After umpteen contests in the ring, around the ring, out of the ring, there was no way to contain the hatred and the bitterness, no other way to ensure that these four men did not take out their hatred in such a violent way that it was unsafe for the general public, no other way to ensure that this violent and bitter feud could be contained other than the first steel cage match in FWA Academy history. And what a contraption it is.
And their opponents.
Just look at the size of it. Look at how unforgiving it is. This must have been going through the minds of both men, both teams, as they prepare for this matchup. Neither team can really know what to expect.
Representing the entourage, they are Ollie Burns and the specialist, Mark Sloan.
The Entourage versus Mills and James. The Academy's first ever steel cage matchup. And one of the very first cage matches ever to take place in a British promotion in the UK. And look how gingerly the Entourage climbing into the ring. And the Chavs charging in, the Entourage leaping over. And the Entourage and Chavs pummeling the ever-loving crap out of each other. And this is what the cage match is all about. There is no way out, there is no door. There is no need to escape. This is simply a case of keeping all four men in. Mark Sloan with Dan James, essentially the leader of the Entourage and the leader of the Chav faction. And these two standing aloft on the top rope, punching the daylights out of each other. Mark Sloan with a knee directly to the head. And what on earth, Harry Mills there with the baseball bat. And the referee doing his best. There's really nothing he can do, but Mark Sloan leaping across the ring with an enormous turning barrel roll kick to the back. Ollie Burns was, I believe, was he tied up by Harry Mills in the ropes. Mills there looking to use that bat for nefarious purposes, but Dan James coming down hard on the back of Sloan. And Sloan landing on his feet, swinging James's boot into the gut of Mills. But an enormous spine buster from Dan James, cutting him off. Hard series of forearms being exchanged between Burns and James. And Sloan charging in, looking to inflict some damage of his own, only to be taken down with a backdrop, neck breaker. Burns rolling round into a suplex, looking for the Specky driver. Enormous forearm there, directly to the chin of Burns. Burns landing on his feet, however. And goodness me, Sloan smoothly segueing into that enormous combo they have. However, Harry Mills leaping in crucially picking up Sloan as he went for that Yakuza kick and carrying Mark all the way into a tree of woe. Ollie Burns now. Sloan attempting to put the blocks on, holding on to one hand. The chav's finally breaking out, and good God in heaven, Ollie Burns, his vertebrae just compressed, his neck crushed, and his forehead absolutely drilled into those enormous, goodness me, I don't know what to describe them. The steel cage itself essentially raking against Ollie Burns' face as Mark Sloan fighting on the top rope with Dan James. Steel strips, I suppose, is what they essentially are. Mark Sloan holding on to one of them, and good. There is no words to describe that. An incredible top rope double stomp. Enormous spear by Harry Mills. Uranagi straight down onto the back by Mark Sloan. Sloan vaulting up to the top rope but being crotched by Dan James. And goodness me, Ollie Burns. Ollie Burns is bleeding. And I'm not surprised. And the Chavs looking for a double suplex. The Entourage firing back, however. Clothesline ducked by the Chavs, who switched Sloan directly into that corner. Hanging suplex by Mills. Enormous elbow drop by Dan James. And Burns just getting worked over. And Harry Mills has spotted that blood. And doing all that he can. Just raking that wound open and rubbing the blood over himself. Harry Mills is a very disturbed young man. And, oh dear, oh good, absolutely indescribable. A high cross body leaping off Mills' back. Dan James sailing through the air, but Burns tumbling out of the way. Dan James compressed into that steel cage. And this cage takes no prisoners, there is no give. This cage is hard, cold, and unforgiving, as almost every wrestler has now discovered. Dan James looking for a pile driver or powerbomb or some maneuver of that description. Harry Mills climbing to the top rope, and surely not, this man is a maniac, but surely not. Unbelievable! Absolutely unbelievable! Harry Mills with a somersault senton off the cage, wiping out Sloan and Burns, destroying himself. Absolutely mind-blowing. Harry Mills has no fear. I'm still almost speechless about what we've just witnessed. But the match is continuing and continuing at a frenetic pace. All four men continuing to beat the hell out of each other, and that is what the Entourage want. Hurling both the Chavs into the ring, into the cage, wall, an enormous German suplex there from Ollie Burns. And what on earth, a Texas cloverleaf and crossface combination. Harry Mills refusing to submit. And Dan James with a vindictive football style punt to the back. Sloan caught. And the goodness me. Mark Sloan hurled into that cage. Powerbomb sadistically into the side. And the Chavs now with Burns up top. And the Chavs literally climbing up onto the very top strand. Good God. The Falcon Arrow superplex from the very top strand all the way down to the floor, and a bloody Burns 1, 2 and 3. And the Chavs are victorious in the cage.
The winners by pinfall, Harry Mills and Dan James.
An unbelievable effort from all four men. Harry Mills putting his life on the line. The Chavs have done it. They have defeated the Entourage within the confines of the steel cage. All four men with an explosive and unbelievable effort. But the Chavs have done it. That enormous double Falcon Arrow superplex from the top strand, putting down Ollie Burns for the 3 count. Mark Sloan powerbombed into the side of the steel cage. The Chavs have done it. They may well never be the same again, but tonight they are victorious. What this will mean for the conflict between the Entourage and the Chavs, I do not know. But everyone at the Mountbatten Centre tonight has witnessed something very special indeed.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Pervading the academy as of late, Aviv Mayan with a smile on his face
And his opponent,
and making a few new friends here tonight. Mayan, we've seen, and has had something of an obnoxious attitude in the past. Hopefully he can put this behind him, because he's going to need all the support from the crowd he can get if he wants to have a hope of defeating this man, one of the most dominant wrestlers in the UK in the year of 2005, none other than Martin Stone. The governor, a man described as a human breeze block. He is one of the roughest, toughest, most violent and most intimidating wrestlers in the UK. No messing, this man will beat you up. That is why he is IPW UK champion. That is why he has that belt around his waist, and nobody is going to take it from him if he has a say in it. However, a man who does hope to have a say in it is standing there in the ring, Aviv Mayan. The young Israeli competitor who cemented himself as one of the top flyers in the UK and one of the top wrestlers as well. Aviv Mayan was the inaugural IPW UK champion. He was the first man to hold that belt He was the first cornerstone
Introducing first
of
on my
IPW
left, the challenger,
UK.
now residing in Winchester, Aviv Maya.
And tonight, he is looking to reclaim that gold.
And his opponent, weighing 240 pounds, from Romford in Essex, he is the reigning and defending IPW UK champion, Martin Stone!
And Martin Stone holding that gold belt aloft. And Aviv Mayan is clearly not taking this man lightly. Man holding the belt above his head. The crowd in great support. But Mayan muscled directly into the corner by the enormous Martin Stone. Aviv Mayan, not to be outdone, shoves him back. Kick to the gut, but a clothesline ducked, and Martin Stone latching on. That great big headlock. Aviv Mayan managing to hurl him off. But an enormous shoulder tackle. Mayan ducking through with a baseball slide, but Mayan spinning out. Lovely old school reversal there from Mayan. Hard forearm. And a drop kick for Mayan. Martin Stone taking a quick time out on the outside. And those new Academy phone hands coming into play from the very vocal young fans at ringside. Once again, Martin Stone on the outside. His game plan obviously has been thrown off track by Mayan. It's not as though Martin Stone is lacking the skills to get the job done, but he's certainly acting as if he is. At the moment, the fans clearly getting to him. Aviv Mayan has knocked him off track with his speed and with his skill. Martin Stone needs to get his head back in the game, but Aviv Mayan, with the support of the fans here at the near sold-out Mount Batten Centre, continuing to get to him, but my goodness me, that hard series of knees and a chop, enormous uppercut. Martin Stone gives his opponent a mauling when he's in the ring, and again, lovely back elbow. Snapmare now. And vicious cross faces to the face of Mayan. Martin Stone. Snap suplexing him over. Everything about Martin Stone spells pain. And again, a kick out. And Mayan just diving at him like a wounded dog. A shoulder tackle to the gut. Mayan doing everything he can. And a hard back suplex. And now, Stone trapping Mayan in the surfboard. And what a lovely escape there from Mayan. The mule kick, the leaping forearm, Mayan ducking, drop kick to the leg, and Mayan scoring with an enziguri on the grounded Martin Stone. 1, 2, and a kick out. Atomic drop. And a complete shot, followed by a gigantic flat back senton from Martin Stone. This man can really move around, but there is no wasted motion. Everything he does has one simple meaning, and that is to inflict damage. At least that is when he's on his game. When he's not, when he's letting the crowd throw him off track, that's when things start to go against him. But at the moment, Aviv Mayan is fighting desperately against an onslaught of power and brutality. German suplex. Stone holding on, unbelievable, no, straight jacket suplex. And a dragon suplex. Absolutely sickening. 1, 2, and Aviv Mayan just about kicking out. Oh Lord Almighty, a thunderous chop to the chest. I am absolutely flabbergasted that Mayan managed to kick out of that sickening combo. That German suplex, that Aztec and straitjacket suplex, and then the dragon at the end. But Mayan firing off a Hurricane Rana. And tumbling onto Martin Stone. Tilt-a-whirl. Mayan landing on his feet and scoring with the reverse DDT. Mayan has managed to mount an incredible flurry of offense. But a Hurricane Rana blocked. Mayan firing off with a series of shots, but absolutely sickening, a launching shot. That launching powerbomb into the second turnbuckle. 1, 2, and absolutely incredible. Aviv Mayan has kicked out again. This young man has the propensity to absorb so much punishment. It is absolutely incredible. And Martin Stone hooking him up, and goodness me, you know what, this, a brainbuster directly onto his head. 1, 2, and again Aviv Mayan defies the odds and manages to somehow kick out. Aviv Mayan struggling gamely to his feet. He's almost completely out on his feet, but no again. Mayan firing off with those incredible desperation forearms, but gets folded up on his head by the human breeze block. And oh dear, starting to get a little too confident now. Martin Stone. Hold on just a second. The Gardener looking to take things home with the absolutely sickening London Bridge. Oh my God, he gets it. That has to be all. 1, 2, and there's the 3. Aviv Mayan putting up a valiant defence. But there is no way of defending the London Bridge. Absolutely stunning display of aggression and violence from Martin Stone, who displays just why he is the IPW champion. Aviv Mayan managing to kick out of that 3 suplex combo, out of that brainbuster, out of that absolutely death-defying powerbomb into the middle turnbuckle. But the London Bridge is too much for anyone to bear, and not even Aviv Mayan, with his incredible resilience and industrial strength, titanium reinforced neck, did quite manage to survive that. Aviv Mayan has displayed a very different attitude today, a much more fan-friendly side to his personality, harking back to perhaps the Aviv Mayan of old. And that at least is a positive step. It may not be a victory for Aviv Mayan, but the obnoxious Aviv Mayan Open Challenge is perhaps a very different competitor, and one who we didn't see today. Mayan leaving dejected, but he's made a whole host of new fans tonight at the Mountbatten Centre.
And tonight you go one-on-one with Dan Head. How do you expect the FWA Academy champion to measure up to the FWA British heavyweight champion?
It's like this. I don't expect Dan Head to match up to Haight Vanson, the Midnight Sinner, the Lady Killer, the super sexy South City thriller. What I do expect is for Dan Head to lie down and take that kicking of his life. Because believe me, that's exactly what this kid is gonna get. It's not champion versus champion, it's champion versus somebody. Now why don't you tell me how you like them apples, baby?
Introducing our participants.
It is the FWA champion, Haight Vanson. And just look at this man. as he makes his way around the ring. Sullen, disdainful, arrogant. All three of Hade's better qualities, sadly. But like it or lump it, he is FWA British champion. That is the belt that he has around his waist. And this man has every confidence in himself.
And his opponent.
And the cream of the FWA taking on the cream of the FWA Academy. This young man, Dan Head, has taken absolute leaps and strides. Since 1 year ago, he took part in a round-robin tournament against Mark Underwood and the anarchist Doug Williams.
Now it is no secret that the people of Portsmouth are amongst the smelliest, the stinkiest, goddamn, the stankiest in the entire United Kingdom, hell, in Europe. It's true though, isn't it? The people of Portland stink. But don't worry. Your champion, the only real champion in this ring tonight, he's not going to judge you based on your personal body odor and lack of hygiene. Because he knows that you love him. That you wish you could be him. And some of you ladies, hell, you wish you could be with him. It's great to be me, it really is. So go ahead and stand up and applaud the Midnight Star, the Lady Killer, the super sexy South City Dweller. Come on, baby!
Dan Head not looking overly
And
impressed.
when you're done applauding, you can sit down and enjoy me kick the crap out of this child. Now why don't you tell me how you like them apples, baby?
And an absolutely disdainful Hade Vanson.
So that's what you think, Hade Vanson? How do I like them apples? Well, Hade, I'm going to show you what I showed Alex Shane not a couple of months ago. And that is this.
And Dan Head, referencing that epic matchup he had with Alex Shane a while back. And these two starting things off hot and heavy with an enormous flying knee by Hade Vanson taking down Dan Head. Dan Head with a back body drop, Vanson landing on the apron, but a hard shot. And another, sending Vanson straight down, and Dan Head is full of that fire and that fighting spirit which so embodies him. Vanson's head smashed off the apron. And once again his head smashed straight into that ring post. A hard forearm. And Dan Head working out his frustrations on the self-proclaimed Midnight Sinner. Vanson rolling through into a leg submission. And Vanson reversing and segueing into a bridging variation of the Indian Deathlock. Vanhead reaching desperately for the ropes, but Vanson relinquishing the hold and just sitting there on his knees with that great big grin on his face. Snapmare down. Dan Head fighting his way back up, but Vanson cutting him off and latching on. That enormous chin lock. And a lovely reversal. Dan Head scoring with a superb headlock takedown. Vanson reversing into a head scissors, but Dan Head promptly reversing that too. Vanson fighting his way up to his feet. Dan Head reversing into a wrist lock. Beautiful nip up there by Vanson. Busy self-congratulating himself, but Dan Head taking him straight back down. Vanson bridging up, but once again Dan Head taking him straight back down. Vanson with a reversal. Dropping down ever so silky smooth and blasting Dan Head with a kick. Dan Head catching that leg, spinning him around and taking Vanson down with an arm drag. Make that two. And a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Vanson, however, poised on his feet. Leg sweep, kick to the chest, and that beautiful drop kick to the back of the head. Quick as a cat. Like him or loathe him. I'm not suggesting anyone likes him. Hayde Vanson is back on top. Wrenching the face of Dan Head. And dropping a knee. Goodness me, another hard kick, unprotected. A series there to the chest of Dan Head. The first one, I believe, catching him in the chin. And an enormous German suplex. Dan Head in the corner. A series of chops, but Dan Head fighting back. Forearms to the side of the head. Another chop by Hayde Vanson. Just slugging him off. Irish whip. Reversed. Twisting vault. And a hurricane rana by Dan Head. But Hayde Vanson sailing into the middle turnbuckle. Leg lariat. And a drop toe hold. Hayde Vanson with a chop to the chest. A series of right hands as well. Vanson making no friends here and even confiscating. Oh dear, oh dear. Even confiscating a young fan's patented new FWA Academy foam hand. And just a second, a bolting in elbow. Kick out at the 2 count. Big body slam followed up by a knee drop to the back of the head. And Vanson positively taking delight in the chance to mock and malign Dan Head lying on the floor. Again, another series of kicks from Hayde Vanson. There's a background in ninjutsu. Spinning wheel kick from Hayde Vanson and a kick straight to the back. Irish whip, Dan Head vaulting over. But Vanson catching him there with an exquisite drop kick. And once again, Dan Head on the back foot. Vanson really taking him down, and there Vanson with a tope through the ropes. Almost a high cross body down onto Dan Head. The crowd cheering down on as referee Mark Haskins makes the count. The Dan Head making his way into the ring just in time. Hard shot, but a kick out. And a vicious powerbomb from Vanson. Vanson looking for a flying headbutt, but perhaps making a crucial error. Dan Head, out of nowhere, trapping him and dumping him down with the headliner. Dan Head. Looking for that flying headbutt, and this could be exactly what he needs to get back into the game. But no. Vanson moving out of the way. Both wrestlers exchanging headbutts. And looking for the South City Driller, but Dan Head has got him trapped. And a charging headbutt, taking him down. Dan Head has gritted his teeth and dug very, very deep indeed this matchup in order to find a way back. But he has indeed, and Vanson has been taken down. We've got a double 10 count now as Vanson and Head Irish whip now. Head hitting the buckle, but placing up a boot with authority. Hey, Vanson firing back with a kick. And heading up top. Looking for a T-bone off the top rope. And he gets it. 1, 2. But Dan Head again refusing to quit. Refusing to give up. Vanson vaulting to the top rope. Dan Head firing up to meet him. Vanson firing back forearms of his own. Looking for that double stomp. But Dan Head catching him with a Samoan drop. 1. The referee slightly out of position there. That could have been a 3, I'm sure of it, but Vanson kicking out at the last second. Dan Head charging him directly into the corner, then firing that tree of woe, tying up the legs of Hay Vanson. And Dan Head climbing to the top rope, looking from a flying headbutt across the ring. He gets it. And surely this could be... Hold on just a second. 1, 2. And is that James? It is James Ty for some reason. Out at ringside. And what on earth can he have in mind? Ty, the new #1 contender to the FWA Academy belt, with a few words. But hold just a second. Driller off the top. And Hayden Vanson with a pinfall victory over the FWA Academy champ, thanks in no small part to James Tye.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the FWA British Heavyweight Champion, the South City Thriller, Hayden Vanson.
Dan Head looking for that top rope headbutt, but instead James Tye distracting him. The new #1 contender perhaps just out to scout his future opponent, but either way, he gave the distraction, which gave the edge in the final seconds to Hayden Vanson, who scored with that top rope South City driller. And Vanson heading to the back, victorious. And the fans letting themselves be heard and letting Hayden know exactly what they think of him. And who am I to disagree? Dan Head knocked absolutely unconscious by the South City driller, by foul means taken down and pinned for the 1-2-3. Nevertheless, Dan Head, the FWA Academy champion, pinned in the centre of the ring.